in the challenge. We're starting to get close. The light at the end of the tunnel is growing brighter. Depending on how tonight goes, next stream might be the finale. If I don't get through that many days today, though, next stream probably won't be the finale. It's either going to be 2 long streams to finish out the challenge, or 2 short streams and then a long stream. Let's see how it goes. Okay, but today I have quite a few chores to do. I need to do jades. I need to do a full smelt. Let's just think this through a little bit here. I need to do jades. I want to do a full smelt of iridium because, like, we're getting pretty far behind on iridium. I want to do some quick calculations with chat. I had a thought and I wanted to run through that. And then also I need to go to the island briefly. I need to water my crops at the island and pop this rain totem. That will ensure that the starfruit there is actually grown in time to wine. So that's actually really good for profit if we can wine that starfruit, which we should be able to if I go... something sticky on my headphones, yuck. If we go to the island today and hand water the 100 or so garden pots and then pop the rain totem so that they get water tomorrow as well. The final thing I'm considering is going to Robin and building the mill. Since I'm going to be doing chores today anyway, I'm considering going to Robin and buying a mill and then also buying coal. Oops, I didn't mean to pop that. Yeah, because I'm almost out of coal. I only have about 700 left. So we'd buy a stack or 2 of coal. Then we put down the mill, like probably over here somewhere. That's going to be to process the wheat that we have. We can increase the value of this wheat significantly by just putting it in the mill and turning it into wheat flour. And then we can increase it even farther by going in here and crafting bread. But I don't know how to get the recipe for bread. I can't remember. I think I have to go to Gus, which is a little bit annoying. So I'll probably do that like late in the challenge. Maybe like the last day even, when I'm running around. But today's a good day to get that mill built. And then the only other thing I'm considering, and I wanted to hear from chat on it, was that I looked at the numbers a little more closely, and currently we're looking at having about 200 pumpkins that won't get wined. There's just not enough, like, there's just barely not enough kegs, probably due to losses from occasionally missing. Is that I'm gonna have about 250 pumpkins, like just this many, that won't get wined. So if I leave them as gold quality, the question is, do I just sell them raw? For like 550 each, or do I make a few jars? I would need to get, if I started today, I would need about 65 jars to get through all these pumpkins by the end of the challenge. Now at the full price of 2,500 per, it wouldn't be worth it because I would only get 4 cycles. And when you account for the fact that I could just sell them raw, that the profits don't work. It's not worth it with only these 4 cycles of pumpkins. But if you consider that all I have to buy is the coal, well, it's a lot more economical because it's only 8 times 150. So what is that? It's only only 1,200 per jar. So yeah, and you get, yeah, so the profits work out there because the effective value of a jar cycle is about 400. Since a jarred pumpkin is worth 966 and a golden pumpkin sold is like 566. 528. It's pretty close. Yeah, so it's like 400 G per cycle. If I do 4 cycles, that's a net profit of 1600 G. And if I assume that I already have the wood and the stone, and I only have to buy the coal, that means that I could profit slightly from this jarring these 250 pumpkins. Now that does cut into Skull Caverns a little bit, but 65 pumpkins can be jarred in like 30 minutes, so it's not that big of a deal, but that still is like a significant amount of iridium. So I think overall, now that I've talked about it all the way through, I think it's not worth the hassle, and that if I have to sell like 200 or so golden pumpkins raw, it's probably not like a big deal. The opportunity cost is too high for just these handful of golden pumpkins. So I think that as long as I leave goldens to sell raw, it works out okay for me. And again, it's only a couple hundred pumpkins. So this number is either from the handful that I've missed, or it's a big overestimate on how many pumpkins I got from the Thicky Boys. Like if the Thicky Boys gave me a significantly larger number of pumpkins than I anticipated. So comparable, it might be easy to skip them. That's what I think. That's what I think now that I talk it through. How are you, Cord? Not feeling as tired? I'm feeling okay. I'm a little tired still, but I want to be on Twitch, so I am. How's Wifey and Small Cord? Wifey and Small Cord are doing great. Wifey's really feeling the pregnancy. She's like almost into the 3rd trimester, so she's starting to get a little bit, like, she's definitely showing, and that, like, you know, sort of starts getting uncomfortable. But she's doing well otherwise. I don't actually have the wood, but so what I would have to do is make a few meggies and like blow up these trees. I could blow up these trees for like the 1,000 wood or so I would need for that many jars. But I think I'm just gonna skip it. I think the opportunity cost in terms of time and value of raw pumpkins exceeds it for just like 4 cycles. So I don't have to worry about it. And like whatever handful of golden raw pumpkins I'm left over can just be sold raw, and they're still worth over 500 each, so it's like kind of worth. It doesn't really mess me up too much. Those thickies messing up the math. Yeah, they did kind of mess it up. But that's all the chores that we have to do for the 18th. And what that means is that we're going to have like 500 ladders for the 19th. And we're going to have no chores. So that's why the stream title is 3K or Riot. On the 19th, we will do 3K or Riot. We will take like roughly 500 stairs on a full day with as much ammo as we can get. And we will go for a 3K day. MRC day? I don't actually know what the luck is today. I didn't look it up. Battery. Hey, Ungrateful Pope. Thank you for that sub with Prime Gaming for 9 months. Wow, thank you for that long-time support of the stream. I greatly appreciate that. And then also, thank you for continuing to moderate my stream. Welcome back into the Parliament, and enjoy your badges and emotes. Thank you, thank you. Never seen a desert look like that before. I don't know, have you ever seen a farm look like this before? I don't think you've ever seen a farm like this. 4K or Riot? 4K, really? I don't think so. Maybe. Not with only 500. Have you ever seen a house look like this? I'm willing to bet you've never seen a house like this. But, okay, so that's the plan. Let's just go ahead and execute that. Gonna be a lot of chores to get done here on the 18th, so this won't be a crazy SC day. Oh, I forgot to look at the luck. I'm so dumb. Let's just use the map predictor. It's a pyramid day, 0.062. Excuse me. That came out of nowhere. Go to work conference this week, so I can't really hang tonight. That's fine. You guys all have real life priorities, obviously. Am I at a diamond now? You are, but you do have a founder's badge, so that's why it's not showing that. But if you turned off your founder's badge, you would have a diamond. Yeah, that's true. So that's pretty cool. I'm not sure who my first 12-month sub will be. Probably either you or Off the Wallach. Yeah, there's a way to turn it off. It's like under your settings on your Twitch account. You can turn off your founder's badge somehow. I'm not really a pro at that, but I know it's possible. If you wanted to. It takes so long to harvest these. Me if I show up, yeah. That's what I think Off the Wallach would be my first 12-month sub if she is still continuing to support at that point. Where do I sleep? My character doesn't sleep. I don't have a bed. How's Crystallarium seem like such a waste? Well, I mean, where else would I put them? There's not that much space for other stuff. Like where would you suggest I put them? In Skull Caverns. So you faint tonight? Yes, I faint every single night. Okay, what do we need for chores say? Oh, I also want to buy my no, I'm not doing a final round of Starfruit. There's just no time. I'm not gonna do a raw sell round of Starfruit. There's not gonna be enough time on the 28th. It's just way too busy. I'm making that executive decision that the 700k or whatever I'll get from a final round is not worth the time that I'll have on that final day. I'll have to harvest most of the kegs on that day, so I just don't think there's time. Apologies if I'm a little bit sniffly, nasally. Kind of got some seasonal allergies a little bit, maybe a little bit of a cold as well. Okay, let's go. We're gonna do a full smelt. Do you have a coin? I mean, probably somewhere. Do you just want me to do like heads or tails? Okay, like, we're just missing so much. This is so dumb. Why do I keep missing the furnaces? There's such a big difference between me, like, warmed up playing well and, like, just starting the stream. Can't even load a line of furnaces. Riot. We're gonna get the 3K, just you watch. Gonna happen. Not today, though. I explained earlier. This day isn't going to be a 3K because we have chores to do, but tomorrow the 19th will be a 3K or Riot. Oh, you want me to do a coin toss? I gotta find a coin. Are you okay? You already you already completed it. Someone's about to get all my points. Why did you guys put in points? It's such a scam. It's a scam. Oh my gosh. Don't fall for the scam if you care about your points. If you don't care about your points, congrats on getting scammed. Enjoy your VIP for a week there. Oh my gosh, so many redeems. Flip first and then we'll... Yeah, you guys are gonna run me out of VIP slots. Just kidding, I have like 100 of them. I'd like to know if there's anyone on Twitch who's like legitimately ran out of VIP slots. I don't know how much I need for the mill. How much does a mill cost? How many VIP slots are there? I don't know, like a lot. I think I have like 100 of them. Okay, you need stone apparently. And wood, I have wood. Okay, poggers, I don't have to buy anything. And then you also need 2500 G, which is like nothing. And then the cloth, which I also have. So we'll just buy 2 stacks of iridium, or 2 stacks of, yeah, we'll buy 2 stacks of coal. And then, we'll get the mill. And then I need a beach totem. Do I have any more coral? Am I out of coral? Oh, did I leave it at home? I have one here, and I think probably one... Oh, that's so dumb. Should I just redo this? I really want a beach totem. That'll save a lot of time today. Alright, let's redo this. Let's be smarter. I think Ludwig did because he had a VIP/ban coin flip. Any idea how much ore you process at once? It's a lot. Probably like 1500. We do this water. Is Abigail the best NPC? Obviously not. I don't think any NPC qualifies as the best NPC. Alright, take care, Ungrateful Pope. Alright, we're redoing this because I want to make a beach warp totem. That will save me a little bit of time today. And I think I have enough coral for it. I just left it at home. According to chat, Harvey is the best. Oh, is that who you married in your perfection run? Oh, did you finish that yesterday? You didn't stream today, so I guess you did. I wasn't really on Twitch at all last night. $35 hours? Wow. So, switching off the beach farm cut 10 hours out of the run? That's crazy. Plus, you probably had like a a more solid plan, I would assume, as well. Plus the beach farm is terrible. Yeah, I do have more coral, good. And I also need a hardwood and 10 fiber. Ugh, this inventory, man. Ridiculous. What do I even do? We just drop off the bomb? Like a single iron bomb? Yeah, probably. We need the hardwood and the fiber for the beach totem. And the other piece of coral I need is back at the other chest. Combine iridium. It's still 3 stacks. Excuse me. Stop! Ah, I hate that my character is constantly trying to sit in that chair. It's super annoying. We're gonna get a bunch of iridium from... And I put away all my coal. Concerned Ape, can we please have a feature that makes it so that you can't sit in the chairs? I would really prefer if he got rid of that feature. Please let me disable that. No, we're not going to do 3K this run. The 3K run will be tomorrow, the 20th. We have chores to do today. We should get over 200 bars from all this. I'm gonna go this way so I finish at the high point. Oh, sorry, tomorrow the 19th. No, the 20th is an off day for kegs. Sorry, yeah, it's the 19th, not the 20th. My bad. I put away the damn prizzies. I probably don't need a candy, right? Probably not, but I'll just grab it anyway. Hello. Okay, we got the stone, the wood. Yeah, we don't actually have 200. Okay, that's good that I came back. That's to be sold. We already have enough money for the mill on us. That's for the mill as well. This is for our ammo. That's to use on the island. Oh, I don't have my watering can. Damn it. Only waste a moment or two. I probably should have just abandoned the garden pots. Because the whole point of using them is to not have to do any manual watering, and I have to water them today in order for them to grow on time. I'm giving room for improvement for the next person to do this year run. Do a more dedicated island pot strat. This was just like, I took the garden pots that were on my farm and I planted starfruit on them early and was hoping that it would rain enough times. And it didn't. So in the future, if I do a more dedicated garden pot strat, it might be better. Well, it would definitely be better. Also, it would have been better if I hadn't, I fired off all the rain totems that I got 3 rain totems in a chest shortly after, and then I fired them all off. So if I had kept those 3, I also would have been fine. That's kind of funny. How's it going, Trucker Torpedo? Guess I'll just put it right here. Alright, this is the time save here, because now we can go all the way from Robin down to the beach right away. I already checked the TV, it's not gonna rain tomorrow on the island. That's why it's good to use this totem now. Get the horse? What are we, like, some kind of like casual gamer or what? Get the horse, like really, what? What's the horse? Yeah, I don't give a crap about Nautilus shells. They're not worth very much, and I don't want them in my inventory. I did check off stream. They're in the second iteration of this stage. So they'll, if I water them today, tomorrow, and the 20th, they'll grow up on the 21st, which does leave enough time to wind them. I need to get a lot of iron today so that I don't run low on ammo for tomorrow. I want to really go hard on iron today. I have so much iridium, holy crap. Let's get some of this junk into the other chest so I have like a more true understanding of my iridium situation. We'll put like gems and ore in the other chest, and then we can move the iridium over. We can move the iridium over so we have a better understanding of it. Yeah, we have so much iridium. So much labor for so little money. 125 starfruit wine is, well, like 400k or something like that. That's like almost as good as the Skull Cavern stay. And all I have to do is water it one time, which took less than an hour. I think that's totally worth. Oh, that needs to get put away too. Bring the gold with us. Just a piece of copper so that we're keeping track of it. Piece of stones, we're keeping track of it, and then we need our ladders. Alright, I think we're good here. No, I don't do aging. I didn't even buy the cellar. Aging is, how do I say it? It's fun to do. Like, don't get me wrong, it's fun to do as the player, but it's really, really bad for actually making money in an efficient amount of time. Do we have everything? Let's do it. How many streams of sleeping would it take to age all your wine? It would take like, I calculated, it would be like 200 game years. It would be almost 200 years of game time to age all my wine. And all of that would only double its value. Only double. It's a set and forget. I mean, yeah, like you can set and forget, but it's still not doing very much. It's still doing virtually nothing. Okay, we've pretty much abandoned the search for a drop shaft strat. Even when it's like a really good drop shaft floor, I'm just gonna skip those now because I have plenty of ladders. If I see a drop shaft, I'll take it, but... And I'm trying to go really hard on iron today so that I have a ton of ammo for tomorrow. Is it not worth for a casual? Like, sure, it's worth for a casual. Like, it's fun. It's fun to do, and it's, like, profitable, in quotation marks. Like, you don't lose money by doing it. It's just the amount of money that you make from it is so completely insignificant for me that I don't bother doing it. Like, think about the absolute best case, which is that a starfruit wine, you put in starfruit wine, it takes 56 days to make you 3000 G. So a half a year and you get 3150 G from it. The 3150 over 56 is, it's making you 56 gold per day. It's like I said, it's basically irrelevant. For a money challenge run, it's irrelevant. But for a casual player, like, go for it, why not? It's cool to do, and it'll make you money, because you don't care about time. Since I care about time, I don't do it. Oh, I thought that was iron. That feeling when you are disappointed that that diamond node wasn't iron. Come on, give me a ladder. It's so annoying when there's always like rocks crowding around you. Really dislike that. Oh my goodness. Off the Wallach with the tier 1 gifted subs. That's my third 3 in a row. Thank you for the 5 tier 1 gifted subs to the channel. 21 gift subs, you are insane. Thank you for that continued support. Very generous, very, very thank you. Kimby 85, Celestial Dove 1, Coley 222, I've never heard of most of these names. Rosinate Musica and Not Leaks. Congrats on your free gift subs, courtesy of Off the Wallach. Thank you again for that support. Yeah, the new mouse is really good. The mistakes are basically just me being an idiot. Another one? Thank you for another gift sub to Trucker Torpedo this time. You are way too generous. Thank you, Off the Wallach. Enjoy your free gift sub, Trucker Torpedo. Hello, friend. Hope you're well. I am well. How are you? This iron is tempting, but I just can't. Like, I just can't do it. There's no way it's worth to go for iron this early. We just have to try and get a lot of iron in the course of the run. We're not like forcing iron. We're not crazy. Do break the jades though. Oh, you guys know the drill. Back to the blue hat. Oh, come on, just break. Filling up all the space will give you 595k. The effort is collecting the hardware and the time to load it. Well, I am a fan of reducing it down to daily because there's not really an easy way to quantify like the loss in other things by sitting there and collecting hardwood. So that's why I'm a fan of doing it that way. Because then you can sort of get an estimate of how much the machine is doing for you over time. Because it's like, wow, 595k sounds great, but, well, right away, 100k has to be paid to get the seller. And then you need a significant amount of time and wood to get all the casks, and because of the hardwood. And it's going to take you a significant amount of time to load it all, because when you're filling every single spot, it actually takes quite a bit of time. And then I know you can empty them with like your hoe or something, but your hoe doesn't reach the holy back, so you still kind of have to, like, it still takes a little bit of time. Come on. Just wasted so many shots. That's kind of why I like to break it down into like daily. Because then you get an idea of what the machine's actually doing. It's making you 56 gold per day. It's kind of behind my camera, but there's actually a good bit of iridium back here, but it's, you know, super far from the ladder, unfortunately. For a noon start, I'm thinking like probably about 1,500 ore is reasonable to get today. I do want to get like 700 iron though. It's actually more than it sounds like. You kind of have to put a lot of effort in to get that much iron in a day. Okay, well that is interesting because I meant to go do that. Take the droppy after. Worked out okay. Getting some pretty bad floors. They have very little on them. We're only at 130, so it's not that unreasonable that these floors are like not doing much. But occasionally they're decent. Floor 100 is never really the hard stop anyway, because the floors are pretty bad until you get to about 200. You only very rarely get floors like this earlier. So I was playing some Minecraft and finally got my nuclear fission reactor, turned it on, and I had the configuration wrong. It blew up instantly. Since when is... Oh, you modded, okay. I was about to say, like, when was the last... I haven't played Minecraft in a little while. When was the nuclear fission reactor added? What am I doing? This is not good. That's too far to walk for a node. What am I doing? Play smarter. Be smarter. It's a good floor. It was like about worth a mega bomb, honestly. We have a little bit of time before we have to farm, well not farm, but until we have to get some more solar essence. We keep running out, so we have to get a little bit each, basically like every other run. If there's a lot of mummies all grouped up, I just kill them real quick. It's not that big of a deal. Obligatory sprinklers, we get those every run. I actually have an insane number of sprinklers. I saw that drop shaft up there, but I didn't feel like it was worth running up for a drop shaft with nothing else. Damn game. The new updates made me want to play it for the first time since I bought it. Nice. I'm gonna bomb this area for all this iron and iridium. Two solars for that, super good. I thought there was a drop shaft on this floor. I didn't see it though. Oh, this is the kind of floor you hope for. Woo-wee. What is with these shots? I am not warmed up. Oh my gosh, I am so inaccurate right now. Minecraft stream? Probably never. Not a game I enjoy enough to want to stream it. And even if I did, it's pretty, I don't know. It's good to stream games you like, but it's also to keep, it's good to keep back games that you like just for yourself. Kind of hard to explain if you're not, like, if you haven't streamed before, it's kind of hard to explain, but like playing a game on stream is vastly different than just playing it by yourself. So if you do stream, you really, it's a good idea to keep a game for yourself, so you can just kind of enjoy it and not, you know, not stream it. I'm not saying Minecraft is that game for me, but if it was, that would be the reason why I wouldn't stream it. Play any other game than Stardew? Not really. Not with any regularity. I log on to Hearthstone occasionally, and that's about it. But never to, like, really play, you know? They added a portrait for the rogue class that I like, and like maybe casually I'll get that at some point. But you have to play a lot to get it, so I might not end up getting it, even though I kind of want it because it looks cool. But not enough to like really play it again. When I was getting like top 1,000 legend in Hearthstone every month, I was like, I briefly considered trying to get into the like competitive scene, but I never did, and now I'm glad I didn't. Just not a very good game anymore. Unfortunately, it used to be a great game, it's just not anymore. Which just kind of happens over time. How many hours do I have on Stardew? A lot. Several thousand at least. I don't know the exact number because I don't track it on Steam. Well, yeah, a lot of my hours have been off Steam, so I don't have an exact number for you. Oh, I thought that was Iridium. Poor Shroom, yeah, I just like blew the crap out of it because I thought it was Iridium. The Shroom did nothing wrong. Pretty good floor, actually. I think this is worth a bomb. Especially if I use my own ladder over here at the end, I think. I don't want to run all the way back up to that ladder, but if I just use my own ladder... Plus the few extra solar essences are nice. Iron's looking really good. Oh, come on. Kind of blew him back and didn't blow up where I wanted it to. I don't think blowing up the treasure floors is worth it anymore. Like, do I really care about getting a drop shaft on that floor anymore? Like, I'm already 228 floors deep. I think it's probably better to just, like, take the ladder that's given to me. You focus on 1 to 3 games per at a time? Goodness. I'm lucky if I can focus on, like, more than one. Like, Stardew's the only game I focus on most of the time. Oh, come on. That one Iridium node was going to be too hard to hit. Every run! Seriously, chat, every run. If you go and look at the VODs, I'm willing to bet that most of the runs had the dual sprinkler, like, day 11 result. Over, like, the last 2 weeks of the run, like, most of them have had this sprinklers. I have a little bit of seasonal allergies. Don't worry, it's not COVID. Didn't I just delete that? Why do I have another one? Cactus seeds? Quite a lot. I've deleted them all right away. I wish I kind of had kept all the auto petters. That would have been hilarious. I think in a way it's funnier that I spent like 5 mil on them. It's like, because auto petters are ridiculously expensive. I feel like tussling with that slime. Are you looking for prizzies? Not particularly. I'm looking for iridium ore, and you get iridium. You get prismatic shards from iridium nodes, so I'm getting them like kind of incidentally. Prismatic shards are not important. I don't really care about how many of those I get per day. I found like over 1,000 of them in my run. 1,024 prismatic shards. Like, they're neither rare nor exciting to get. The only reason that prismatics are considered rare by the player base is because they don't know how to farm skull caverns. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just like, you know, when you do farm skull caverns, oops, sorry, many days, the prismatics become pretty much irrelevant. Did you keep the day you spent 5 mil? What do you think? Do you think I kept the day that I spent 5 mil on auto petters? The challenge is just going too well, chat. I didn't want to show off, so I decided that we were so secure in the money goal that I just blew 5 mil on auto petters. I didn't want to show off too much. There's a jade there. I should have grabbed it. I love how in the preview of the clip you could just so clearly see that it says Habu. I think that's really good. I think he already had an auto petter at that point though, so the comedy was lost a little bit. The only way to buy an auto petter is to be a Joja member. And then you could just buy it from Joja. If you've completed the community center, you're out of luck and you have to farm it in the Skull Caverns or the Danger Mines. Reason number like 10,000 why Joja's better, right? Am I right? Chat's like, you heretic. I contend that with Joja, you're getting exactly what you're getting exactly what you expect, which is like a soulless corporation. I think it's much worse that Mayor Lewis is like scamming the town out of tax dollars. If you texted me, okay. Yeah, Pierre's a bad guy too. Alright, sorry about that. Ugh. I like this floor. Wow, this is a good floor. I'm going extra hard on iron today because I want to have a lot of ammo for tomorrow, and when you do just like a partial day like this, it's very easy to go negative on iron because you really want to focus the iridium, which is normal. But if you go negative on iron, you're going to be unhappy when you don't have as much ammo as you want for a day. So I'm intentionally going hard on iron today. Oops. Yeah, also, why is Pierre the only person in town that can sell backpacks? Wish you could buy a JoJo backpack. Oh, come on. Is this the Habu chat guy? I mean, I do spend time in Habu's chat because we're friends, but, you know. I don't understand why you would say it that way. Like, it's like you're purposefully trying to, you know, be rude and piss me off. Like, there's a nice way to ask if, like, if I'm someone that you recognize from another streamer's chat. It could be like, oh, hi, how are you? I think I saw you in this person's chat. Is that true? Like, that's the nice way. And then there's what you said. Congrats on your week VIP there, Trucker, Torpedo. I thought he's Angie's chat guy. And I'm just everybody's chat guy. Oh, my nose is itchy. Okay, we're looking really good on iron. Also, my 1500 prediction is going to be a little off, but not much. We'll be at like 1450, I think, by the time we actually take off. But still, 1400 plus iridium in a like a half day basically is good. And I went extra hard on iron, so. I don't know why I sit here and like try to justify the day. Like, I know I'm gonna keep this day. I have no reason not to. I just can't hit that. Can't hit that either. Okay, this is like the last floor, I think. This is a decent floor, so we'll clear this one and then take off. We have a little bit of extra time. So I just need to smelt like the 600 iron. That's really all I need to do. All right. Wow, we're down to our last solar essence. We definitely need to get more of that tomorrow. Really shows how much I ignore mummies, and I really shouldn't ignore the bats. I need the solars. It's just like it is a negative on your iridium to go for bats unless they're right in front of you. Alright, are you guys ready for 3K or Riot? Hopefully we have a good luck day. Alright, we have 500 ladders to use. 540 ladders to use. Tomorrow's an off day, and then we get another round of ladders on Sunday. We don't have to do crystallariums. It's a best luck day. What's the actual number? Wait, 093. Pretty good luck day too. Alright, this is the definite 3K or Riot. We have a ton of ammo to use. We have a very high starter up day. We have a full 6 a.m. start. We have no chores to do today. Like, none whatsoever. I have 26 iridium sprinklers. Holy moly. Pop the candy. I might use a candy as well, too. Just because I can. I don't know. That might be kind of wasteful. If I don't end up using the candies, I can actually sell them back for 5K, which is only slightly less than I paid for it, so... The game wants us to get 4K. I really don't know if 4K is possible with 500 ladders. What's in the kegs? Excuse me, pumpkins right now. Previously they had starfruit in them. Let's see how much ammo I had right away. I don't have to do any chores. I just have to harvest the iron and then go. So we're looking at like probably about a 6:30 start when I actually am using speed boosts. I think I'll probably do the same strat Sundeco suggested, which is that I'll just ladder directly to floor 300 while only getting iridium that I don't have to move at all for. And then after about floor 300, I'll only go for, like, I'll continue to only do floors that are, like, easy and quick. I don't want to ever have to do a lot of walking. I ran out of coal. It's a little bit scary to go this hard on Iridium because 790 shots. It's a little bit scary to go this hard on Iridium because, like, literally look how much Iridium I have to smelt. I have almost 8 stacks of Iridium waiting to be smelted. Like, that's craziness. Yeah, we're gonna have to put furnaces on the farm, probably. We have a ton of copper and stone, so extra furnaces at the very end of the run are free. Copper and stone sold to the bin are virtually worthless, so I can just make like another 100. I can make 200 furnaces right now. No, not 200. Like 100 actually, like 100 furnaces right now. So that would help a lot with the smelting. Hello. All right, 3K or riot. Honestly, I think 3K is going to be pretty easy with this setup. We might be able to get 3,500. Let's go for like a nearly unbeatable PB in an actual run. Can you put in a smelt in the morning before going to the skull on a scuff day? Well, that's what I do. Like yesterday, the 18th, I put in a full smelt. I put in a full smelt on that day. I put in at least one full smelt on most days, and we're still backing up really far on Iridium. We're just getting so much every day. And whenever I take the iron out, I also put in Iridium. I want to buy cheese. Why do you have Robin's axe? I accidentally picked it up and it's a quest item, so I can't delete it. That's the reason. If I'm going to use a rock candy today, I need to, excuse me. I need to buy a cheese. I think 50 is more than enough. When you use rock candy, you can't use regular food, like spicy and crab cakes, because it'll overwrite the buff. This isn't really that much of a loss. It's not really a loss in money either, because cheese is worth roughly the same as an emerald. So I have the artisan perk. At the end of the run, I'll have the artisan perk, so it's roughly the same value. I think an emerald with gemologist and a cheese with artisan are like basically the same value. Don't quote me on that though. All right. It's a 7 a.m. start. You guys ready? Alright, I'm actually gonna go to the bathroom real quick because this is gonna take like an hour. Oh yeah, I won't pop the candy until we're done with platters. That's a good idea. Alright, I'll be right back. All right. Let's do it. 3K plus. Do we go for chest floors? That's like a question mark I have. Do we go for chest floors? We're gonna get a lot of them today. Is it actually worth it to go out of my way? Like, for comparison, I can probably place like 8 ladders in just the time it'll take me to run to the chest. I can potentially get like, okay, yeah, I gotta drop a shaft. More sprinklers, haven't seen those in a while. It's only like 4 steps. Yeah, but did you see how fast I was placing ladders? That's actually unironically helpful. Oh, okay, I didn't realize that was a chest floor. I mean, I want iridium, yeah, but like the goal is to make as much money as possible, which is usually accomplished with iridium. Like, I'm not just trying to get an iridium number, like, for the sake of getting an iridium number. The UI... Yeah, the UI is zoomed out, I think. Probably. Yeah, the UI is fully zoomed out. Like, it's as small as it gets. Hey everybody, this is my first Stardew Valley playthrough. I hope you really enjoyed this game as much as I am so far. First off, we're gonna water some parsnips. Starting at about floor 100 or so, I'll start doing like a quick flash to check if there's iridium that's like right next to my feet. Like that. Like that much iridium is worth getting right away. Or like that, that was worth. If there's iridium right at my feet like that, the travel time is worth it. Like literally the only thing that is the travel time and the ammo. TOS? With that, the giant inventory is TOS. Quick flash. Oh, that's a crab. The ultimate flex right here. Boom, ladder floor 100. Like, floors like this are almost tempting just because of the iridium that you see, but it's so much more later. Like, at this depth, you only go for floors that there's iridium, like, right in front of your face. That you can easily shoot. Like, if it's a hard shot or, like, you're likely to miss, then, like, not even. Like, even this floor is a skip. The bombs are actually good again. Why did I shoot that? That was obviously a crab, and it was gonna take a while to get. Also, if the treasure floor has no stone on it, I'm not gonna do it. The only way to do treasure floor is where I have a chance to get a drop shaft. That's multiple iron nodes. I'll just shoot that. Like, literally this 4 clump of iridium is not worth my time because of how far it is. If it were close to the door, obviously. Sorry for all the quick flashing there, chat. Oh, see, if I miss, then that's an instant move on. They'll try to double down. Oh, I didn't see that ladder. What do you guys think of this floor pace? It's mediocre. Stop it. What? Oh, okay. I was trying to shoot ammo with the ladders equipped. Rookie pace. I'm mesmerized by the flashes. Sorry. It's worth it to get 3,000 iridium in a day. This is kind of what you have to do to get this much. It's basically impossible to get that much iridium in a standard play day. you pretty much have to do like crazy ladder abuse. We're not going to be doing this like constantly for the whole day. We'll run out of ladders. We're only going to do this until we get to about floor 300. At roughly around floor 300, the floors are actually good enough on their own to like explore a little bit. There's just so much iridium at that point. Even at floor 200, the floors are starting to get a little bit tempting. Making my fingers tired though, unfortunately. Gotta flash now to avoid riot later. Am I gonna finish the entire run tonight? No. That was a bad drop shaft. It'll probably be like 2 streams from now. Again, depending on how far we get tonight, which we definitely will not finish tonight. I don't have like 12 hours to stream. But if we get to like the 22nd or the 23rd today, if we do, that's not likely, but if we do, then next stream will be the finale. But more likely, next stream will be a shorter one, and then I will make the finale the following stream after that. And I like to make the finale kind of a longer stream so that there's lots of time for hype to build up for the final result. It has been a long ride. It's been a good ride, though. If you count the reset runs and the 70 mil run that we got part of the way through, it's been an even longer ride. Oh, let me through. To get you that VIP there, Claire. Blackheart Wings, thank you for that raid of 13. Welcome in, Raiders. Let's get you a shout out. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for that raid again. We are doing a 3K Riot Skull Caverns run right now. Basically, my goal is over 3,000 iridium ore in a single day. And the way we're making that happen is a giant pile of ladders. And really good floor. Like, this floor is fantastic. I'm here to farm on this floor. Wow, look at this floor. Alright, we're farming this floor. Like, you can't even tell me not to. You literally can't tell me not to farm this floor. Look at all this iridium. Alright, we won't do the bottom half. But all throughout here, fantastic. Streamer, are you duplicating ladders? Don't farm that floor. The legend is true. Whatever you say to do, chat will say to do the opposite. It's true. Look at this. That's a nice little pocket. Do you use mods to reach floor 300 before noon? Do you mean floor 300 by 10 a.m.? That sounds more accurate. Alright, well, we reached floor 300 at 10 a.m. So it took us 3 hours to go 300 floors, and we also have 450 iridium. Does anyone remember, like, roughly what time we hit 1,000 on our 2850 run? Oh yeah, we'll go back to one ladder at a time now that we're not spam laddering. But I'm like really spamming. I don't want to have to do one at a time. That guy didn't give me a solar essence. What? What's the chance of not getting a solar essence? Oh, I was supposed to use rock candy. Yeah, like, seriously, chat, like, just try. Try and tell me not to farm this floor. Just try. Oh. Ugh. Alright, I have a speed boost. You can't tell me not to. Look how juicy that was. Oh, I tried to go down the drop shaft. Oops. It was juicy. I won't go for this though. That's kind of a long walk for 3 nodes. And like, this floor is an obvious skip. But like, this is so juicy. Requires so little walking too to get all those nodes. Alright, we already have a blue hat. We don't have to switch. Yeah, we're too good for cave carrots. We eat cheese. This floor's too spread out, the rest of it. Yeah, barely anything on that floor. Barely anything on this floor. Game, can I have good floors, please? Game, could I have good floors, please? Game. Can I get floors that have actual stuff on them? Thank you. Time to reset. I mean, is it that big of an ask? I'm at floor 350. Why are these floors so bad? According to Blade, you have to get like over 5,000 floors deep before every rock is iridium. That's like totally absurd. So if you're expecting the dream of just a floor just utterly covered in iridium, it's not gonna happen. Even going like over 500 floors, like by the end of this this day will be over 500 floors deep. Rock candy overflow to bad luck. Luck doesn't affect ore spawning. Oh, we got a droppy. Yeah, the rock candy isn't making more iridium appear. That's kind of a misconception about it. It's making more ladders appear, but that's it. You have Smappy installed? No. We're no Smappy gamers here. We ain't no Smappy gamer. Let me through, fat ass. What is Smappy? It's like the Stardew Valley mod loader. Stands for like Stardew Modding API or something like that. A cheat mod to pause that. I don't have any mods installed. I'm doing this for Solar Essence. I think 20 plus the 7 bombs should be good for a little while, so I don't want to waste any more time on that. Yeah, I gotta make sure that's not the leave the mine. That has happened to me before. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, I got more bombs. Nice. I've had that happen before where I thought I was clicking on a ladder or a drop shaft right next to the exit, and I left the mine instead. I was so pissed. It was a good Skull Caverns run too. Let's drink this energy tonic. That's a good use of it. It's basically a full heal. Negative on iron? Probably. It's very difficult to go positive on iron on a day like this. Even if I have to use a little bit of my iridium earnings to buy iron for next run, it was still worth. Like, you easily make it back. At this point, when you're talking iridium numbers over 3,000 per day, like, it's worth it to buy back the iron you're missing. Do good for giant gold spot. I don't need gold, unfortunately, so I don't shoot gold because I just don't need it. Like, what, 5K? I mean, it's not bad. I mean, that's 1,000 right there at 130. Ooh, I'm important again. Oh, you've always been important. But in any case, congrats on your VIP. Got a lot of VIPs now. Alright, let's just toss the amethyst, right? Like, you know, whatever. I'm not sure how this compares to my 2850 run. $1,000 at 130 and floor 444, 200 floors deeper than usual. Yeah, we're doing pretty good this run. Again, I'm curious how this compares to my 2850 run. If anyone wants to, like, look that up. I can't help you though, because I don't remember what day that was. Can't see your videos while you're live? Yeah, if you're on mobile, I don't think so. But if you're on PC, you can easily go and look at videos while I'm live. If you want to be that kind of person, you can actually watch VODs while the streamer's live. You don't actually have to watch them live. $750 or run today? Wow, good job. Fortunately, I forgot to buy the DSG. No! I might have to save scum. If you don't get the DSG, you probably do, right? I mean, I don't know the specifics, but if you forgot your DSG, that's not good. that kind of person. Well, I'm talking about the people that would rather watch VODs than the live streamer. I mean, that's like, you know, that's a certain kind of viewer. I'm not hating on it, I'm just saying that's a certain kind of viewer. This is a lot of iridium here. It's a little spread out, but that's what Meggies are for. This floor is pretty spread out too. I think the best I can do there is just grab that bit and then leave. I don't want to do too many spread out floors. Sometimes I just want to skip over bathroom breaks. Fair enough. Agriculture is coming up in a few days and need the DSG. Yeah, if you forgot to buy it, you're gonna have to save scum that. Sorry to hear that. That always sucks. I've had that happen a few times in past runs. What am I doing? If you have no other chores, then that is like kind of smart, I guess, to buy the DSG late, if you remember, of course. But most of the time when that happens for me, I have more than enough to do with my time that it's like it doesn't matter that I'm gonna buy it at 9 because I have more than enough to occupy my time up to that point. Any idea how far back the 2850 is? It's pretty recent. It wasn't that long ago. Just a few days. "26 Prizzies at 3 p.m. Yep. Yep. Yep, Prizzies. Yep. Yeah, these are good iridium floors now. Turns out you get good iridium floors when you're floor 475. Still get annoying topaz in your inventory though. You can never get away from the topaz. Doesn't matter how little topaz you want in your inventory, it still gives it to you anyway. But streamer, you're losing out on 80G every time you trash your topazes. Double Prizzy. I love when that happens. Not actually a double. It looks like a double because they're right next to each other. Oh my gosh, let me down. I would reach almost floor 700 if I just straight laddered for the rest of the day. Ooh, that was a good shot. That wasn't. Just remember the good shot, chat, not the bad one. Just the good one. That's all I ask. Remember the MLG shots and not the really bad ones. Yeah, I would not be able to bring myself to ladder floors like these. Like, these floors are pog. You can't help but stand in awe as you harvest floors like this. We're on track for like 60 prismatics. You know what date it was in game for the 2800? Here, let's do it together. I'm curious too. Let's do it together. All right, video producer. Good news, chat. I have am I gonna dox myself? No. Okay. Alright, so it wasn't... Okay, these are the VOD pieces. Or the... yeah. I think it was this one, April 27th. Hard to tell. No, it wasn't the 20. No, not the 27th. Must have been earlier than that. 25th? Maybe the 25th? Yeah, that's it. Right there. Saturday, it was the 6th of winter. It was the stream that I did on April 25th. Yeah, so it was April 25th. The run ended around 3:50 and it started around minute 2:50, somewhere in that range, so it's about an hour long. Hopefully that helps if you're gonna actually look up how much I made, like what time I made what I made. This day is literally gonna be worth a million bucks. I think we're on pace for 3K. I don't have anything to compare it to, but feels good. And my kid's crying. Well, that'll give someone time to compare paces. Iridium bars, why not? That's a good keep. Alright, we'll toss the cloth, I guess. You actually get so much iron at this depth that like we're actually not even negative on iron. We're actually positive. We have almost 400 and we have 376 shots left, so we're actually slightly positive on iron. That's heresy, Habimus Maximus. Kid always comes over Stardew. So with that, I will be right back. Sorry about this short delay. All right. Sorry about that. Non-serious min-maxer. First 1,000 was at 350. Holy cow, we're way ahead of that. Second stack at 910. Wow. Okay, so we're like 3 hours ahead of that run. Yeah, that day didn't start first thing. The reason that run didn't hit 3K was because it started late. That's why I'm so confident this run will hit 3K. So we actually have a full day. Ah, bad shot. I don't know why I did that. This, yeah, 3,500, I feel like this could be paced for that. Especially if we get floors like this. Ah. Alright, fine, game. I'll eat the cave carrot instead of tossing it. Alright, we're skipping treasure floors now. That's my executive decision. We're skipping treasure floors. That was kind of a bad floor. Shouldn't have run as far. Oh, come on. I thought it was better than it was. Like, I'm starting to run too far. But this is like 4 steps for 2 nodes, you know? Yeah, that's correct. I can't go to Skull Caverns tomorrow, so I'm trying to use all my ladders on a really, really big day. Because it's fun and it's profitable, so why not, you know? Swiss cheese floor. 4 drop shafts and counting. Okay, this is better than it looks down here. Wow, look at this. This is a good floor. Kind of what I mean about iron is that, like, maybe it's not actually all that hard to exceed the iron pace as well, because this deep you see a ton of iron too. We're positive on iron. It's like, ironically, but the shorter days are the ones that are harder to keep up on iron. That floor was like okay, but not amazing. That floor is almost never worth running through because it's so long and skinny. When do you stop laddering down and start getting iridium? What do you mean? That's what I'm doing. You continue laddering a lot to make sure that you're only on good floors. I'm most definitely getting iridium. I have over 2,000 iridium ore. It's only 6:50 p.m. I have a boatload of iridium. Maggie probably won't hit that one, so we'll do it that way. The answer is like, no, we don't. We keep laddering the whole time to find new and better floors faster. Basically what matters is exploring more floors like this that have more and more iridium on each of them. This guy's right in front of me, so I'll kill him for the solar. Come on, let me through. Ah, oh, that's so frustrating. The amount of leeway that the player gets between where you can and can't place a ladder is so small. Really frustrating. Grabbing a little bit of solar essence there. And those bats that could be killed easily. I'm gonna start running out of space for these gems. They have a pretty high raw value, more than most of the gems I'm carrying. That's why. Alright, well that's the end of the rock candy. Not that we barely even noticed we had it on. We're still getting a ton of floors, a ton of ladders. Yeah, but the 4 sprinklers is worth more than the total of like the total of the value of topaz I'll get all day is less than sprinklers, than 4 sprinklers. Topaz is virtually worthless. See, that would have been really bad if I had accidentally left the mine right there. That would have been super bad. Skull Cavern elevator mod, when? I'm too smart for this game. I realized what that was right away. Too smart, too crafty. How did he not die? Are you kidding me? Hey, at least it gives you a dialogue. At least it asks you if you want to leave. A lot of these things in this game are just like, F you, you clicked once, so it happened. What if, like, imagine if just accidentally left clicking on the mine door made you leave the Skull Caverns, even if you were 500 plus floors deep. We'd have to get that patched. That would be ridiculously infuriating. We'd have to ask him to patch that. To be like, bro, can you help us out a little bit here? How nice of this slime to be here to give me a speed boost. I've totally lost track of what floor I'm on. I haven't looked at the floor counter in forever. I'm just totally dialed in on iridium farming. The rest of this floor looks PogChamp. Let's take a look. That's PogChamp right there, but the rest of it's not amazing. I'll actually move on from that. We still thinking 3,500? I'm not sure anymore. I tend to doubt myself until it happens. 56 prizzies? Holy moly. You have more shards than I got on my 5300 run? Yeah, shards are just so RNG. The shards like basically don't matter. Yeah, I did use one earlier. It's kind of, oh, there's 3K. The MRC is a little bit irrelevant though. Didn't do much. Excuse me. Alright, the sprinklers can bite it, I guess. Maybe the Crystallarium, Tech W. What can we even toss? Probably the Crystallarium. It's probably the lowest value item I have. Yeah, I can't sell the I cannot sell the Crystallarium. That's hilarious to delete a Crystallarium. How much junk? This floor is decent, but I just like don't like it that much, you know? It's like, it's hard to explain. Stop giving me clay and cave carrots, like, oh my goodness. I don't want them. Wish there was a way to turn off items. Like, tell the game to stop giving me cave carrots. Just like an opt-out. Like, I opt out of this item. I never want to receive this item again. Also, this floor is absurd. We have almost 800 iron. We're gonna use over 700 shots in a day and go positive. This floor's not as good as the last one, so we'll skip it. I still have 100 ladders. Like, I need to go really hard on the good floors and skip all the bad ones to really try to go for the 3,500 dream. I don't think that we're gonna get 370 ore in 1 hour, but you know, a man can hope, I suppose. I could see us getting 3,400. This is so annoying. Do we not have just junk entering our inventory at all times? It's so annoying. Yeah, we need a loot filter. I need a loot filter that excludes cave carrots. Oh, but that was my last solar again. Yeah, why doesn't the nut door give bigger backpack? Like, why is there no bigger backpack available from 1.5? That's a really good question. 60 prismatics. What do you think about that, chat? Oh, 62. Sorry, my bad. My gosh, we're so close. Like, this is actually so much closer than I thought it was going to be on the 3500. Also, this floor is like super good. If I can get 70 ore from this floor, then we'll hit 3500 because I'll do this floor. Wait, tomorrow's an off day. The 20th and the 21st are like both the 20th is a fully off day for kegs all day. And the 21st is a partial off day as well for the rest of the kegs that have to get starfruit. So we could probably go till 2 a.m. Or at least till we get the 3500 dream. Bro, I'm not gonna get 4K. Like, in what universe do you think 4K is gonna happen? Alright. Let's just take off here and get most of this iron done. Okay, chat. What do you think of this result? Do you guys think that we had a good Skull Caverns day? How do you think we did? It's mediocre. Could it be better? Low roll. Bit of a low roll. Only 11 shots left. Better reset. Yeah, no raid totems. 4 more prizzies. 4 more prizzies or riot. Basic resources are trash too. We only got 667 copper and 827 iron on the day. Are we even, like, I didn't even try that hard. Yeah, no raid totems. You guys thought I was gonna press it. This inventory is in shambles. This inventory is an absolute shambles. What do you guys think? Should I toss my prismatics on the floor to try and go another floor? I'll go until I run out of ammo. That's like our, that'll be our, what's the word? Compromise. This is a small but mighty floor. The 69 prismatic dream, do you guys believe? That's 68. Oh, we're out of ammo though, that's only 68. Okay, we gotta use a bomb here and see if we get it. Bomb right here. This is for all the marbles. This is for all the marbles right here. We need to get 69 prismatics on the day. Let's drag this guy over just in case. We got it! We did it, chat! We got 69 prismatics today and 3,000. I've never been so happy about something so dumb. Oh, we have to go one more floor. Okay, we have to go down the ladder. You guys are right. That's the run. Oh my goodness. This day could have not gone better. The only thing that could have been better is if I'd gotten 50 more ore. Trash 70 gold. I'm not gonna trash that much iron. The only truer me would have been the 69th Prizzy on floor 690. I mean, it was pretty close, right? 689. Oh, I can't believe we got the final Prizzy. That makes me so happy. That's such a dumb thing, but I'm so happy about it. Alright, let's warp out of here and see if we can get, like, any iron smelted. I mean, we pretty much used up the whole day, but, you know, that's fine. Again, tomorrow's a keg day, so... And then the 21st is also a partial keg day, so we can do iron smelting on the morning of the 21st. But take your screenshots. Make your clips, take your screenshots. That's our world record day there. 3,600, what is that, 37 technically? 3,637 ore, 69 prismatics, finishing off on floor 690. I read it. The average is 47. We got 69 shards. You can't even hold iridium bars if I smelt? Yeah, I can. I have 3 right here. You should rename your character to Cordite 69.
Charging battery.
Orkster, thanks for that sub at tier 1. I appreciate that support of the stream. We got you the 3K riot day. Enjoy your badges and emotes and welcome into the parliament. Alright, let's get a little bit of smelting done here. Oh, I don't even have the iron on my bar. I'm probably gonna pass out before I even get any done. Oh, we got a little bit. We got a little bit done. Like 100. But that's the day. 69 prizzies. How much money did we make? Okay, 999 times 3 plus 640. That's 3,637 times 270. You have to account for coal. So the iridium alone is 981,000 G. And then the 69 times 2600 is 1.1 mil on the day. And we went positive on iron. Absolutely unreal. Absolutely unreal day. Time for keg hell, yep. Keg mountain. Oh, our mill's done too. And toss in that toss that wheat on in there. Mills are both useless and OP. Like, they're useless, but like, look, you can toss in. You could toss in like as much as you want. Like it'll hold like 30 stacks of items, and it'll do it all in the same night. Nah, no time to keg the wheat. Nope. It's the lowest value one by far, so it's better to do pumpkins. Yeah, it can process an infinite number of items, but you're limited by this chest inventory that you can pick up 36 stacks. This inventory here only has 36 stacks, but you can process an infinite number of items. That's what the farm looks like right now. It's actually not as impressive as you maybe thought it was. This is only like 700 kegs. Only. The bulk of the kegs are down here. Yeah, it can process different items too. You can put like beets in there and wheat all in the same day. There's no limit except for the output chest. That's what the forest looks like. These will be done in the evening. Making furnaces on the farm? Yeah, I will later. What is this, spare land? Yeah, reset run. I didn't put any kegs down here in this little corner. Full run reset. There's a few other keg locations too, but those are the two biggest ones by volume. Like the quarry is full of kegs as well. There's like 500 of them over there. And then there's like a couple hundred in these areas as well. Like this whole area is full of kegs, and then the road is full of kegs as well. We skip on the jades to fill all kegs. It's not possible to do them all in a single day, so I'll be doing it today and then finishing it off tomorrow morning before going to the Skull Caverns for a partial day tomorrow. Because I also have to do the starfruit today. Today's just a harvest though, like, so it'll go by faster. Like, I'll just be going by doing it like this. It'll take much less time in the game. I technically have enough time to grow another batch. Like if I replanted today, it would finish on the final day of the challenge, but I just have so much to do on the final day that I don't think I'm gonna have time to harvest it with all the other stuff I need to do that's more valuable. This is the final set that can be processed into wine. Yeah, so what I have to do today is load, specifically need to load, I have it on my spreadsheet. Where is it? 2,200. Yeah, pumpkin. I need to load 2,200 pumpkins. And then the rest starfruit. Won't plant starfruit again. Then need to I do need to harvest them today though, so I can keg them. / tomorrow. But I do want to harvest them today so they can get kegged in time. Or lost gold by not having the shipping bin beside farm warp totem spot. I don't know. I don't know if that's worth doing. I don't know. I'd have to run over there every time. Like here at least, like I'll be able to toss stuff in much more simply. Can I buy another one? Is that like something that can be done? How do you do that? You just like go over to Robin and buy one? Is that even possible? What does she charge? I'll make a new one if I can. That sounds good. Gold and wood? So just gold basically, right? So 1750. You just buy the wood. That's not a half bad idea. The only problem is when do I want to come up here? She's a little bit out of the way. I guess I can take a quick trip over here whenever I'm finished with this area. Like I just run down here really quickly. It'll take very little time overall. What's he doing? Where's he going? I don't know he walks up here. Oh, the spot. He's going to the spot. Okay. You guys should know by now. I know like absolutely nothing about the NPCs. Water's almost gone. I'm dragging my feet because I don't want to do kegs. That Skull Caverns day was so poggers, and now I just have to load kegs all day. Alright, let's just do it. We just gotta get through it. Let's do it. If I remember, I'll buy a new shipping bin. That's actually a good idea. Because I like where I have mine, but I think a second one would be helpful. Yeah, let's just do the jades first. I feel like it's smart to just always do the jades first, get them out of the way. But I think about what I want to make extra furnaces too. Yeah, the days are way too tight to bomb trees. I did that like as a meme last stream. I bombed all the trees for chat. But I'm not gonna bother doing that for the real run. Into the Zelda music. Where is it? Okay, we can put that stuff away. We need to clear out our inventory a little bit. Cause I need starfruit. Just grab it for now, and then we'll put the rings away. We can put the staircases here. A little bit of extra food, I suppose. We don't need another crab cake today, so. I also want the wheat so that I can toss that in the mill. Put the slingshot away for today. The cheese, the food we can put away. That clears up some inventory slots. I also need pumpkins. We're gonna do all the basic and silver pumpkins first. Keep the golds behind. So first things first. Sorry, I haven't really thought this day 100% through, so we're finished with the jades. Let's go harvest the greenhouse really quickly, because that's like right in front of us. That was quick. So the way that the keg schedule works, today's the 20th right here. I have to load roughly 2,200 pumpkins today because I need to be able to load another 2,200 on the 24th to get the final 2 cycles, which means that that cycle will be finished on the final day. In addition, I need to, after the 2,100 pumpkins are done, I need to load as many starfruit as I possibly can after that. To lighten the load, because that starfruit will finish on the 27th. I can pick it up that day instead of having to pick it up the final day, because the final day is going to be really tight. So I need to do 2,200 pumpkins. What's the exact number? 2178. $2,100 and we'll just do it like that. We'll it doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah, there you go. So that's how many pumpkins we'll load today, and those have to go in today. All the rest of it can go in later, the starfruit. So we need to get over to the island at some point today. We have the money for it. Also, when we pass by Robin's, we'll buy a quick shipping bin. We also want to put the wheat in here. It feels really loud. That down a couple of ticks. And then we need to harvest the starfruit on the island as well, which should be pretty quick since we're not replanting. That being said, I don't have an island or a beach warp totem. Yeah, I don't have any warp totems, so that's a little bit disappointing. When we run past Clint's, we'll go there, I suppose. Well, chat, your guess is as good as mine if this day is actually possible or not. I believe. Good. One of us has to. Sad. We're taking a vast majority approach to the kegs here. If I miss a handful, then it's probably okay. I have it set up so every single starfruit will get wined. The only thing that won't get wined is a handful of gold quality pumpkins, which are not that bad to skip out on. But it's only going to be a couple of hundred, and it was a small error on my part because I failed to anticipate how many bonus pumpkins I would get from Thicky Boys. Kind of a tricky business trying to get your kegs right exactly, because you always make small mistakes and miss a few here and there, and it's like you need to overestimate, but it's hard to properly overestimate, you know? Okay, let's not throw in that. Let's throw our wheat in. Even gold quality wheat is increased in value by putting it into flour. Okay, our current requirements are that we need to get to the island before 5. That's when Willy is closed. Need to get to Robin's before 4, which should be no problem because we're gonna go just straight up here into this backwoods area. And then we'll stop by Robin's like we had just talked about. Yeah, we'll hit up Robin real quick right now. I don't have any wood on me, but I have money, so I'll just buy the wood. Paint building? What does that mean? Paint it? You can change the color? We're gonna toss a shipping bin right here. And so that when I warp with the farm warp totem at like the very end of the night, I'll still be able to ship that overnight. I won't have to run over. So if it gets to 150, I can still warp and ship before I pass out. at the very last day of the run. Buy more wood for chests. Do I really need more chests? Could maybe use one more. Yeah, I guess I'll buy one more chest. I don't need more than one. Alright, where are we going now? I really want to warp out of here. Where's a good spot to warp to? Probably the desert, honestly, and then I can get back to the minecarts quickly. I should have enough time to fill the kegs outside of Clint's at the town. I have enough time to load the... Yeah, I should have enough time to load the town kegs. And smelt iron as I run by. It's good. It lets me drop off some of the stuff in my inventory, like all the gems I have. Anything else we need to buy today? We have enough coal for now. Do we have 1,800 coal? Maybe we don't have enough coal. I'm starting to get to the point where I could, like, realistically try to estimate how much coal I need for, like, the entire rest of the run. Which is way more than this, by the way, because, like, this amount of coal won't even smelt the amount of iridium I have. Let's buy one more stack of coal just for now. That should at least get me through the 24th, which is the next time I can go purchase stuff. Maybe 2 stacks. Did I just buy 2 stacks to be safe? How many? Ugh, this is so frustrating trying to get all. Okay, there's all the iridium and it's organized. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a stack of coal. So this iridium alone requires 2 stacks of coal. And I need my coal for my ammo. But I do have 1,800. I'll buy 2 stacks of coal for today. I think that's gonna be good. You plan on playing the save after year 1? Not really. It's like kind of a vanity save, honestly. Like the whole point of the run is to make this much money. It's not to play on the run afterward, to play on the file afterwards. It's just to be able to make that much money and say that I did. And have proof of it. Yeah, my farmer just took like a quick little rest there. She was a little bit tired after loading all those kegs earlier. We should have time to do all these kegs before we have to go island. Let's do the sales right here, right now. It's a little bit of extra money, but that's fine. Oh, I need my watering can. I have to hand water the starfruit to get it to grow again for tomorrow. I need my watering can. Where is that? Damn it, where's my watering can? Does anyone know? I actually think it might be at the desert. Oh, that was, I should have grabbed it. That's so annoying. I think it's at the desert after yesterday. Then file I can search. Really? I'm pretty confident it's at the desert. Okay, we have like an hour and a half here. Not really any reason to hold back. Let's just go grab. That's such an unforced error there. Let's just run back and grab the watering can. Let's we can get a little bit more iron smelted while we're running. There it is. Alright, now we're gonna go island. Get the starfruit harvested. Then we'll come back. Keep loading we have to load up these 900 pumpkins and then as many starfruit as we can get before the end of the night. It should be a good chunk. So Willie's up there. Does that mean I can still go? I can still go to the island, right? Phew. I got super worried for a second. Doesn't take that long, and it's the reward is an extra 125 wine. In hindsight, I was wrong to plant these areas because it's so far out of the way. And the days were so tight that those areas ended up being like barely worth the walk to get 8 starfruit. That's how tight the days all were. Luck buff? I forgot to do that. Oh well. It's like 1 or 2 star fruit at most, so whatever. I guess I have spicy lami. I can get 1 luck buff. That's fair. I forgot the lucky. I was referring to the lucky rings though. I forgot those there at home. Feels pretty surreal to be doing the final harvest on the island. Also, by the way, chat, my old estimate is way out the window. We're doing way more than 82 mil. The iridium has been out of control. We're gonna do way more than 82 mil. No planting for the 28th. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get... That's a raw harvest. And we're not going to have enough time on the 28th. Like, the 28th is going to be such a jam-packed day with harvesting kegs that I'm probably not going to have time for just a raw starfruit harvest, which, while valuable, is still... It, like, doesn't compare. $100 mil or bust. When I say way more than 80, I mean like 85 or 86. 100 million was never possible with my current strategy choice set. And chop the sprinklers? That's true, I could chop the sprinklers. I'm not sure if it's worth my time, honestly. I guess if I have spare time, maybe. But like 100 quality sprinklers is only worth 80k, right? Only 80,000 G for probably what, several hours worth of work to get them all. I'm not sure if it's even worth. And that's crazy, but alright, we'll be back here in the morning to just pick up this starfruit. How likely do we think is that anyone will repeat this run? I think Habu will do a run at some point. I'm willing to bet that Habu will come back to this category, and he'll copy a lot of what I've done, and he'll improve on a lot of stuff as well to make it probably possible to make like 90 plus. I'm not sure if 100 million is ever going to be possible with just the maybe. I don't want to say never, but I'm not sure still. The garden pot strat is powerful, And I think that if executed properly, it would push him over 90 easily, but I'm not sure about 100. Like, improving this run by 10 million would be insane. This is already probably probably the most optimized run I've ever done. There's only so much you can get done in an in-game day. Like, I've already been pushing every day to the absolute maximum. Like, I'm finishing my chores days with like 1 second to spare, you know? Like, I harvest the final keg and then I instantly pass out afterwards. I can't do any more in a day. What's next here? Okay, we're done on the island. We need to get 900 pumpkins filled, so I think the quarry is next. Which means we need to warp desert again and then take the bus over with the mine carts. We'll do... Yeah, the quarry. We'll do the quarry and the bus stop, and then we'll move down to the southern woods. And hopefully we can get a decent amount of starfruit in today. Should be possible. Just doing iron as I run by. It's not really a priority. Just using that movement effectively. I need to have an indicator keg in the bus stop to tell me whether the road is finished or not, so I don't have to run over here and check. Okay, good, it is. But I'm gonna do this area next because when I finish in the when I finish up and I'm in the back of the tunnel, I want to just warp out of there. That's how much we're optimizing movement. No, I'm not gonna have enough furnaces. I have like 8,000 iridium ore waiting to be smelted. I have a ton of copper and stone though. I can make furnaces for free. It's not gonna happen today. The kegs are more important on this day. It's not technically free because I can sell the copper and the stone, but copper and stone sell for virtually nothing to the bin, so it's much more economical to make them into additional furnaces for iridium smelting. The 27th is going to be a day off from Skull Caverns because we're going to need to help ourselves out for the 28th. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to harvest every keg on the 28th. Like, if every keg is done and I try to do it all on the 28th, it's not going to happen. So the 27th, I'll also be harvesting kegs. As many things as finish late at night on the 27th as possible to help out. And then any starfruit I get loaded today will also be finished on the 27th. So that'll alleviate some of the pressure. gosh, it's 11 and I still have 300 pumpkins to do. I might have to skip Jades. Might have to do Jades tomorrow. Might have to replay this day. Time just flies on keg days. I was hoping to get all these pumpkins done today and a significant amount of starfruit, and I'm like just barely gonna finish the pumpkins. Yeah, like I'm just barely finishing the pumpkins with only an hour to spare. I think I need to replay this day and not do my Jades. Also need water. Gee whiz. Yeah, I could save a little bit of time by remembering stuff like the watering can and skipping the Jades and it's kind of like minor stuff. I just have to replay the day. It's not gonna work out if I don't. Yeah, it's not gonna work out if I don't. I am not gonna be able to harvest every single keg on the 28th. The last jade harvest? Yeah, but I can pick it up tomorrow. Yeah, that's the last ladder harvest, yeah. 1,000 ladders or so on Sunday the 21st. Is it worth harvesting them after tomorrow? Yeah, probably. I mean, 300 jades for an hour and a half of work is... That's like, what, like 60,000 G or something like that for an hour and a half? That's better gold per hour than iridium farming, I think. I don't remember how much a jade is worth with gemologist. Yeah, I need to replay this day. Oh, that sucks. Alright, I'm gonna go refill my water cup and then we'll play this again. Alright, so just give me 1 second. $260 with gemologist? Okay. So I get like 330 of them. Yeah, it's 85,000 G for an hour and a half of work. That's 57,000 gold per hour to do that. That's really good. Yeah, that's worth like 211 iridium per hour. That's equivalent. So spending the hour and a half harvesting jades just to sell them raw with gemologist is worth 200 ore per hour equivalent. But yeah, we're gonna skip them today. We just don't have time. Are you gonna use spicy eel? I don't have an inventory spot for those lucky rings. I'll use a spicy eel. That's as good as it gets. How many pumpkins did I say it was? 2,170 or something? 2180. Sorry, I'm not chatting much. I'm just trying to really focus. I make every day like this. I make every day so stressful. Gosh. Yeah, the farm kegs are really helpful. It's a great place to put kegs. The only reason we don't put more here is obviously because we're growing pumpkins. The farm is then ironically the best spot for kegs if it's winter. By far. You do really long clean lines like this. One of the few times you can actually reach the dream of like 200 machines per hour. Also, theoretically, I could harvest all the starfruit tomorrow as well. I do have to I still have to water the starfruit on the island, but I could skip harvesting it until tomorrow. I have enough here already to load this evening. Whoever suggested that idea might actually be correct. The only issue with that is that I still have to go to the island to water everything, so it's like I might as well harvest it while I'm there, but if that... But no, I need to prioritize time today rather than tomorrow. Yeah, that would save me like an extra hour today. I might do that. If I end up going to Skull Caverns at all tomorrow, it's going to be looking like a 8 p.m. start or something ridiculous. We have a lot of chores to do tomorrow, too. Good luck on the run. Well, thank you for the good luck. I appreciate that. For your 2-year strat, use the farm for kegs in winter 1. No. The farm is very important of winter year 1. It's going to be covered in winter seeds to save all the spaces for year 2, which the farm will be entirely covered in ancient fruit for the entirety of year 2. One of the main money sources for the run. And I'll spend a little bit of time. It won't take that long, but I'll be spending a little bit of time in the winter of year 1 prepping the farm with winter seeds so that all the spots will be hoed and watered starting spring 1st, year 2, and I can put down ancient seeds. Yeah, winter seeds keep the spots tilled into spring. If you have ungrown winter seeds, they have to be ungrown. If they're full winter forage, it'll disappear. It won't keep the tile. But if you have ungrown winter forage on your farm into spring, they'll be dead crops like any other season transition. So that means that your spots will stay hoed, and if you have sprinklers, that means that the sprinklers will water those spots, so you'll have hoed, watered spots ready to go. All I'll have to do is apply DSG and the ancient seeds. You know, if the shipping bin is prefabricated, why did I have to give her 150 wood? Just asking. That seems inconsistent. Okay, yeah, now we're going to the desert. Picking up our watering can and putting away all these gems. And we're gonna do a bunch more kegs before we go to the island. She has an Amazon Prime account and you don't. Speak for yourself, buddy. I have Amazon Prime. JK. Also, we're buying 200 coal. My watering can. I did that last time too. I put away my coal when I needed coal on me. Don't put away coal, dude. Don't put away your coal. You also want that's kind of like an understated strategy choice here. Like, you always want to have the availability to smelt. Like, if you run past your furnaces, you can just load something in. It's like a nice little time save. Not a big deal, but it ends up mattering occasionally. I don't want to sell all of those. Allergies? Yeah, I have a little bit of allergies. I assume that's what you're asking. I'm having a little bit of a reaction to the spring pollen, but not too bad. Hopefully it's not like impacting the quality of my voice too badly. I am a little congested. Poor wifey's a lot worse than I am. Goodness. Get out of the chair. Damn chairs. Lazy farmer always trying to rest. You're a little congested sounding. It just makes you 13% more manly. That's very specific. Alright, I suppose now is the point at which we go island. Again, all we're gonna do is water the crops. We'll harvest them tomorrow. Wasn't Willie there last time? Like, wasn't Willie in front of that spot? Am I dreaming? No, I've never tried Factorio. I feel like I would probably like it. This is a season where all the streamers I watch start sniffling. Is it like the 6th person today? Yeah. I totally would agree with that. It's definitely sniffle season. as I do it again. Yeah, we're definitely going faster today. That's just to get extra starfruit loaded. We're not really like improving at all. We're just front loading. Like we're giving ourselves extra work for tomorrow in order to get more starfruit loaded today. Which in theory should lighten the load a little bit on the 28th. So like we're not even gonna harvest this starfruit. We're just leaving right again. Hello, Necroy. Excuse me. Alright, we did the town. Backwoods are done. So now we go do quarry / mines. Then we, after quarry / mines, then we do the road / tunnel, and then down to the southern woods. I heard Habu say yesterday that he wished the quarry would respawn faster. I respectfully disagree with that. I think it's good that the quarry is basically useless for respawning rocks, because I think that makes it like obvious that it's basically it's like, I don't know, I like that it's not good at its intended purpose, because its actual intended purpose, in my opinion, is basically just to be like a square playground for the player. Like, it's just space off the farm you can do whatever you want with. And I think it's intentional that it's roughly square. I've seen people use like clever set pieces to make it look like another house. I think that was Illusion, actually, one of my moderators. I don't know what made me think of that. Would I miss anything exciting? Yeah, we did a 500 plus Skull Caverns run yesterday, the 19th. We made almost certainly a world record amount of iridium in a legitimate setting. Like, you can obviously get more just with like Smappy or whatever, but in a legitimate setting, it's almost certainly a world record. We got 3,600 something ore. And we also got 69 prismatic shards. I'm not joking. We literally got 69 prismatics. And we finished the run on floor 690. Also not joking. It was extremely poggers that we got 69 prismatics. Chat was freaking out. So was I, to be fair. I'm good. How are you, Game with Becca? Just loading a ridiculous number of kegs with pumpkins at the moment. Not only are we loading pumpkins into kegs, which is pretty unusual, we are doing it, we have over 4,000 of them. Well, not over 4,000, it's roughly 4,000, slightly less actually, in raw numbers. Essentially 4,000 kegs, like. I'm out of here. Alright, we're doing much better on time today by just ignoring everything else. Like 4 hours ahead of ourselves. It's good, I guess. This means we have to do 4 hours worth of stuff tomorrow instead. Yeah, I did build another shipping bin. Yeah, it's really, if you didn't already know that, it's really eye-opening to see how much slower going sideways is. Going up and down, you can go at nearly max speed, but sideways is nowhere close. Oh, our pumpkins went a lot farther last time. I guess that's good. It means we were more efficient, actually. This time we didn't miss as many. Okay, now we go to the southern woods. Load as much starfruit as we can. We have like 900. We can get that all done. That'd be good. 500. Yeah, we have like roughly 1,000 starfruit when I load. And the reason I want to do this much starfruit today instead of tomorrow is that it'll finish on the 27th, which means that's 1,000 kegs that are done on the 27th, and I don't have to harvest them on the 28th instead. Like the 28th is already looking like such an insane full day. I want to make it like reduce the burden a little bit. Also, at some point, I have to pick a day to finish the museum so I can get the rusty key and change my professions at the end of the run. Get myself artisan for the increased sell price. I still have agriculturalist right now. I want to switch to artisan. At some point, we'll switch to gemologist and then back to blacksmith. Yeah, we'll do gemologist first because we'll be done with skull caverns on the 26th. Will be our last skull caverns day probably. Then we'll switch to gemologist, and then back to blacksmith so we can sell all the bars. And then the other, those are the other two skills that I'll change. Any more donations? So I need only a few. Like 5 or something. I have all the items I need, I just didn't donate them at the time. I don't remember why, I don't remember why now, but yeah, I already have all the items. It's just a time of just going over there and doing it. Small coffee. Bushes, man. Freaking bushes. Alright, see how much we can get done here. This is kind of like going to be our final row probably, if we can get this whole row done. Alright, pretty good. Pretty good day. Yeah, we have oh my gosh.